You ready? For what? For what?
Wait, he didn't do anything! No. For what? Then why are you touching my son? He's in the car. My son is in the car. I don't want you to look after him. My son is in the car. No. Yeah, that was me.
No one's going to be hurt. Just get out of the car. You're going to be detained for a search, okay? Under section 1 of case. Get out of the car and we don't need to do this. You're detained for a search from PC Simpson from Larkhall Lane TSG base, okay? You're detained under section 1 of case for a search for weapons. The reason being...
It's alright, just relax.
We are joined by Bianca Williams, who is the athlete, indeed a gold medal athlete, who was caught up in this. Bianca Williams, good morning. Thank you for phoning the show. Can you take us through what happened? Hello. Can you take us through...
Good morning. Sorry.
Good morning to you. Can you take us through what happened on Saturday night?
Yes, Saturday afternoon. So I also have my partner along with me, Ricardo. We were on our way home from training. We had a lunch reservation, booked for 3:00. And we were running late anyway. We had to start the baby. We had to feed him and have to rush to get ready to go and give him to Ricardo's cousin.
Yes.
For them to look after. So as we pass Westbourne Park Station, we go over the bridge, and we then, due to there being a lot of traffic and roadworks, we decided to turn right onto Woodfield Road.
Right. I'm not familiar with that road. That's not breaking the law? You're not going the wrong way down a one-way street?
No, exactly.
Right. No, okay.
And there was a TSG van opposite going in the opposite direction towards the station.
Right. And what happened?
They then give us way.
They then gave you a wave, did you say?
They gave us way.
They gave way, sorry, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they were in the opposite direction. They then, as soon as we turned right, within seconds, it would be their left. They then turned left.
Yes.
And Ricardo said, I thought it was I was like, what a coincidence. Ricardo said they could be possibly following us. So we didn't really take much notice. We didn't want to accuse them of following us in any way. So we continued to drive home. But due to there being a lot of traffic in the area because of the roadworks, we then took a shortcut home. And the van was still following us.
Right.
The road then took us into the high road. We then took a left and a right.
Mm-hmm.
And the van continued to follow us.
Right.
There was a set of traffic lights ahead, but we were in a rush to start the baby because it's not a quick thing sorting out a baby. You know,
Sure.
You feed them, you change them,
Absolutely.
and pack their bags, get them ready to go. But the traffic light was red, and normally if you wait at the traffic light, it's about a good 10-15 minute, 10-minute wait. So we then turned right.
Sorry, did you went through a red light, did you?
No.
Sorry. Right. You're coming up to a red light.
Yes, we're coming up to a red light.
You got
the
through
light has just turned red. We turned right before the red light.
Was it okay? Was it sort of going amberish or whatever? Was it going? Yeah, it was still green.
Well, no, we turned right before the red light.
So it's still on green.
No. We didn't cross the red light.
Oh, you didn't go to the light. I'm so sorry. You didn't even go to the traffic lights. I see. I'm so sorry. Right. So you turn right before the lights. I've got it now. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Because we knew that there would be a 5-minute wait.
Right. Gosh.
We went down a single width road.
Yep.
And the van continued to follow us. We then went round and then back to the main road. That's when they pulled up next to us and tried to get out of the van. But Ricardo said it's not safe to stop here. We have a baby in the car. We lived like a stone thrown away, like 20 seconds away. So we decided to continue driving and stop at the house because when we just felt a lot safer there. Our neighbours were there, and our other car is there. So they didn't think that the car was either stolen, and that we were making up an address. Like the number plates are exactly the same or similar.
Sorry, the number plates are the same. You haven't got two cars with the same number plate, obviously.
We've got similar number plates.
Similar, I see. Okay.
Very similar number plates.
Right. Okay. Right. Why was it not safe to stop where the police initially asked you to stop, do you imagine?
Because it was the middle of the road.
Right.
In the middle of a longer road and coming onto from a minor road coming onto a major road. It's not safe to stop there.
I see. And is it right that it was about 20 seconds that you carried on driving?
Yes, instantly. It was not far, and as soon as we parked up at the house, the van came around. We turned off the car. Within 4 seconds of the van reaching the car, the police were surrounding the car. And
just to clarify, we'll talk about that in a moment. Did Ricardo, did your partner, drive off at speed, as is suggested?
No. We drove off safely.
But not far?
We were never on the wrong side of the road. We don't understand where that came from.
So you're not... But did he go fast?
No.
No, okay, right. So he drives at the regular speed on the right side of the road. You get close to your house. The van stops. What happens next, Bianca?
They then swarm the car. A female officer then shouts, "There's a baby in the car." Ricardo gets out of the car and they instantly drag him away, put him in handcuffs, and then say, "We can smell cannabis." And then I get out of the car because I instantly thought that he was getting arrested, so I panicked. I stepped out of the car and I said, he hasn't done anything. And the two female officers grabbed me and I said, we haven't done anything. They then take out their handcuffs, put me in handcuffs. No, before they put me in handcuffs, I'm trying to get back into the car because I'm not leaving my son in the car. He's 3 months old. It's like my mother instinct just kicked in, and they then put me in handcuffs. I'm still filming at this time. They then take my phone out of my hand and put my phone on the chair, and said that they're detaining me under a certain section, and they're going to search the car for drugs and weapons. Right. And I just kept saying, we haven't done anything. Like, you can search the car.
What was happening to your baby? When you're put in handcuffs, what happens to your son?
The baby's still in the car seat. He's still in the car. Like, I wasn't allowed to go near him.
How long were you parted
outside of the car?
How long were you not able to be with your baby, with your son?
It was about 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Was he asleep through this, or?
No, he was awake.
Gosh, didn't he start crying?
Yes, he did.
I bet. And
he
what
started the fast.
And what was the police reaction when the baby started crying?
They didn't let me go to him. They said that they didn't let me go to him. Even the neighbour suggested that she would go and get the baby for me.
Right.
Sorry.
That's right. No, don't worry. Thank you. Yeah.
And give the baby to me. The officer said no. And I had to say to them, "Can you take the handcuffs off me so I can go and pick up my son?" And she spoke to me in such a way that I was going to run off, as if why would I run off? Right. She said to me, "Listen,
you're not going to run away from your son, are you? You're not going to run away from your baby."
Exactly.
Right.
And the whole event was just shocking, to be honest. And once I picked up my son, I felt a lot safer. But the neighbours were around asking if we were okay, and us to stay calm.
I have to ask you, I would imagine the fact that you're such a supremely successful athlete, I suggest you probably don't, but do you use cannabis?
Oh, no, of course not.
No, and your partner doesn't?
Never.
No,
never.
No, I had to, please don't be offended, I only just have to ask.
No, yes, we get drug tested regularly.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a pretty crazy thing to do in your game.
Never.
And I understand your partner said, well, why don't you do a drugs test on me now, to the police, is that correct?
Yes, he said that numerous times.
Right. And they declined to do it. Okay, why do you think you were stopped?
Because the car is all black and my partner is a black man.
But they saw
there's no other reason to stop the car.
Because the van saw through your partner's windscreen, which obviously is not dark, and they saw that he was a black.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, he saw he was a young black man in an expensive car. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
You're wholly convinced of that?
Yes, I am. 100%.
Okay. And when the police say that your partner was the manner of driving raised suspicion, you're not. You see, some would argue. And you're perfectly entitled to do this. And by the way, the manner in which you were dealt with upon being stopped, I have really, really issues with, particularly with your son. That seems very, very clumsy and unfair. But if you're continually taking what's called a rat run, do you know what I mean? Right, left, right.
Yeah.
Some people would say, it doesn't mean you should be stopped, and it certainly doesn't mean you should be treated like that. I wonder whether that would cause suspicion, Bianca. Almost like you're trying to lose them. Do you know what I'm saying?
We were going home normally from training, and
Yes.
that's the shortcut.
Yes.
And
Well,
that's the normal shortcuts we take if there's a ridiculous amount of traffic.
of course. Well, the borough commander says there's no misconduct. How do you react to that, Bianca?
I don't.
Hello?
They haven't seen the full video, and that is why they've only seen part of the video.
Yes.
They
Yes.
they put a statement up when they saw part of the video.
Right.
When Linford Christie put his video up.
Yes. And what do you plan to do now, or you and your partner? What do you both plan to do about this?
We're going to take it to the legal route.
You can take the. What you're seeking to sue the police?
Yes,